Today's topic will be medical underwriting for group health insurance. What does it mean to underwrite? Underwrite is to determine the rate for a particular policy. Underwriting will take many factors into account, factors such as an individual's personal health history, their geographical location, their age, their smoking status. All this can determine the rate for a policy. Now, a person's health is kind of simple. You understand that a person who may have a blood clotting problem, a diabetic, that person might be more inclined to have claims than a person who doesn't have that. Geographical location, that's a little bit interesting. People will say, why do I have to pay more? But you live in Chicago on the Magnificent Mile. Rent costs more for a provider downtown than maybe it does out in DeKalb, Illinois or Kankakee, Illinois. So those factors can affect the rate. We all know that the older you get, the more likelihood your health will deteriorate and your claims will go up. And then smoking status. Enough said about that. Not have. When we're looking at group insurance, there's typically two types of rates. There's individual rating and composite rating. Individual rating says that whether a person could be 18 years old, they're obviously a cheaper rate than, say, somebody who is 64 years old. That's individual rating. Composite rate will take a group's median age or average age as one rate, and then an employee's rate would be the same whether they're 18 or 64 years old. The composite rates can also be tiered rates. You can have a rate for an employee plus spouse, an employee plus children, or a family rate. Those are typical rates for a group. Another factor in determining a business's premium is the nature of business. A business that is very physically labor intensive would have a higher premium than a business that is maybe very office intensive that doesn't have a very physical nature of business. This is also an important to know, is determined typically by what's referred to as the Standard Industrial Classification Code, or SIC code. We here at the MLD agency have picked up an insurance company that does the medical underwriting. Within the last year, I've been able to save one employer 68% of premium. I was able to save a 5-man group $2,000 a month, and recently a 3-man group another $500 a month. These policies also have what is referred to as a premium fund account. This is a claim account that they have, and if the money isn't used at the end of the year, that money can be and will be refunded back to the employer at a rate of 50%. So there's a huge potential savings to these employers. If you believe your group is a healthy group or is one that can come out of medical underwriting favorably, hasn't had claims, please give me a call. The number's at the bottom of the screen. I'll be happy to review your group, quote out new insurances for you, and discuss whether or not this is in the best interest of you and your business and its employees. Once again, the number is at the bottom of the screen. We look forward to your call. To obtain a quote for your business, I need your business's name, address, phone number, nature of business, and employee census. The census would include employees' ages with their spouse and children's ages. Forms are available, so give us a call. We'll be happy to email that form to you. Once that census is received, the quote would be provided. If that looks like it would be of interest, then we would ask the employees to fill out a medical application. Those applications can go directly into the insurance company. They can bypass you. They could even bypass me. And at that point, the underwriting will determine whether or not these rates are good. That would be provided to you. At that point, you can make a decision. Is this in your company's best interest to move forward or not? Lastly, if your group can't pass medical underwriting or has had a bad claims history, there's always the good old Affordable Care Act and its policies.